and colour the petals of this orchid black." The scribe frowned as he stared at the servant, then studied the plant. "Yes, it is possible, but when new flowers grow, they will not be black, and you will be discovered. When new flowers grow, you and I will be many miles away, living like the prince I serve," answered the servant. The scribe nodded slowly as he thought about it. "Come back to me at nightfall, and you will have your black orchid." The servant returned home and told his wife to pack their meagre belongings, promising that she would be able to buy whatever her heart desired, and that he would build her a beautiful palace of her own, far, far away. That night he returned to the scribe's shop, and gasped in delight as he saw the black orchid sitting on the desk. He studied the petals and saw that the scribe had performed an excellent job. "It is dry," commented the scribe, "and the ink will not rub off onto a pair of inquiring fingers. I have tested it myself. You try." The servant did so, and saw his fingers were clean of ink. "But I cannot say how long it will last. Moisture from the plant itself will dampen the ink, and, of course, it must never be subjected to rain." "It is good enough," nodded the servant, picking the plant up. "I am off to the palace. Meet me down by the river at midnight, and I will give you your share." On the night of the prince's wedding to his princess, and after he had shared his day of joy with his kingdom, he stepped inside their private quarters. The princess was standing on the terrace outside, looking down onto the Chowpriya River, which was still alight with the reflections of fireworks set off to celebrate her union to the prince. He came to stand beside her. "My only love, I have something for you. Something that signifies your uniqueness and perfection." He handed her the black orchid, set in a pot of solid gold, bedecked with jewels. The princess looked down at its black-as-night petals, which seemed to be struggling under the heavy colour its species had produced. It looked weary, wilted and malevolent in its unnatural darkness. However, she knew what she was holding, what it meant, and what he had done for her. "My prince, it is exquisite. Where did you find it?" she asked. "I searched the kingdom high and low. I am assured there is no other, as there is no other of you." He looked at her, with all the love he felt alive in his eyes. She saw the love and stroked his face gently, hoping he knew it was returned by her and always would be. "Thank you. It is so very beautiful." He grasped her hand from his cheek and, as he kissed her fingers, was overcome with a need to possess all of her. This was his wedding night, and he had waited a long time. He took the orchid from her, set it down on the terrace, then took her in his arms and kissed her. "Come inside, my princess," he murmured into her ear. She left the black orchid on the terrace and followed him into their bedchamber. Just before dawn, the princess arose from their bed and went outside to greet the first morning of their new life together. She saw from the shallow puddles it had rained during the night. The new day was stirring into life, the sun still partially hidden by the trees on the other side of the river. On the terrace stood an orchid of pink and magenta, in the same solid gold pot which her prince had presented to her. She smiled as she touched its petals, now cleansed and healthy from the rain, and so very much more beautiful than the same black orchid he had given her the night before. The faintest